I used to be in love with this show called Beyblade.
Oh,
Beyblade.
Yeah.
Yo, I used to walk around.
It's like, yeah.
Yo, I would see other kids in the mall and pull out my fucking stadium right there.
Oh,
Okay.
That one up, turn that one down. Hey. Oh, there we go. What do you inTUNE Radio, inTUNE TV, all the same. Myself, AT, we got Dizzy D.
Hey.
We got Ray Diamonds with ones and twos.
Ray Diamonds.
And if you've been checking our socials, I'm sure you know about our special guest not in here right now. But Dizzy, who is it?
We got a special guest in the building. He's been doing it so crazy down here in Vancouver for a very, very, very long time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very, very excited to introduce our guest, Mr. VVS JUVI, in the house today. So many questions for homie. But before we get into it, how are you?
You good? We living.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So how are you, Ray Diamonds?
I'm great. You guys. Good? We good?
We Gucci.
We are good.
So, I'm great. Honestly, guys, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
You know, I kind of forgot about this, but how was your day?
Everything's been blessed. I mean, there's been a special thing that happened in the past week.
What's that?
A homie's birthday.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
Alex's birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
No, y'all gonna make me take my headphones off. Yeah, I had a birthday. Shout out to me. I was popped out of my mom's coochie 31 years ago, so I did so much.
And you did
Shout out to her.
You did a thing with Floetic. You were at a Floetic's bash.
Oh yeah, he had
Let
his
it flow.
little his live stream with Lokita, friend of the show, Arami, friend of the show. T-Losco, I've never met him before, but seems a chill guy. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Oh no, it's Deeroski. All right, no, that guy.
That guy, right.
That guy, right. Yeah, I know Sweets did there. Watched Jay's Let It Flow live stream, gave us some gift cards, and then proceeded to drink until shit, I don't even know.
Till dawn.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, it really was dusk till dawn because I didn't get back home till probably like maybe 6.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy
Hey
birthday.
man, but that's like, see, that's the thing with me. Like, when I party at parties, so like, I'd be leaving the house, not coming back till 6 anyway.
That's true.
Anyway, it's neither here nor there. This is not about me today. What it is about, first off, is about you beautiful fans of our beautiful show.
True.
If you're really up on the show and been listening to us in the last few weeks, we've been teasing gifts, teasing questions that you guys need to be looking out for. So here's the first one for this beautiful pen. It smells very nice.
Beautiful pen right
You get
here.
it. It's not for sale. You're giving it away.
We're
Fuck off
giving this
IRS
away. Hollow Tips.
or CRA. All that shit. Fuck off.
It's called Hollow Tips. You get the case and you get a Thompson OG pen with cartridge.
Oh, hold on.
Amazing.
I feel like I've said this before, but I need to get my residuals on that. To get this, you're going to have to do some watching, some digging, and some paying of fucking attention.
Facts.
3 things. Anyways, in our last episode, we did either or.
Yep. Would you rather?
Or would you rather? Semantics. But we did that on Instagram. We put it up. It was pretty dope. We had a great time. Shout out to everybody who posted on and liked it and did all that shit. In the video, which was out on Sunday, shout out to Dizzy. There was a mistake on purpose.
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give you that's the best time code you're getting from me, so you can fuck off otherwise. You look in that section and find out what the mistake was. And should I tell them to DM the Instagram page?
Yeah, if I'm actually going to put something so that they can just enter their answer. And for everybody that gets it right,
yes, and then we pick out of there.
we're going to pick out of it. Then we're going to do a draw on the day for all the people that did guess right. And you can win
the pen.
the pen, Hollow Tips. We got our boy, VVS JUVI, in the house right now.
Hey, what's going on?
And he knows the homie that's giving us these. It's our boy Scary. He's giving us these. So, gotta get nice. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing for our homies. So, you guys get a chance to win this. You enter the thing right. You will be entered on a, what do you call
In a draw.
in a draw to win. And we're going to do that the third Tuesday of next month. We'll be giving it away. on our Talk About It episode.
So you guys have that to look forward to. Get your submissions in. All right, let's jump into some shits. Okay, so this is something that I neglected in my duties to bring back to the show. But I have a thing for animals, not in that way, but also people who get away with hilarious scams. So in season 1, I brought up the Italian artist scammer who decided to come through with his art piece with a sculpture made of air. It went for 18.
Yeah, that's true.
He sold it for 18 grand. So
18K, bro. He sold a sculpture
of air.
Like
What?
he stood beside a podium that had nothing on it, and it was his sculpture.
it was his art.
18K, bro.
Hey, some bored ass people. Okanagan people. That's from last week. Throwback. But so Danish was like, yo, oh, you heard that? Like I said, Danish.
We got that.
Oh, we got it.
We got it.
So Denmark's Danish people, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Denmark said, hold my beer. So but this is also stupid on the museum's part. The museum gave this fellow 84 grand.
Wow.
Said use this cash to make art. This motherfucker showed up with blank canvases and said and put the title of his art, take the money and run.
Wow.
We have found God mode scammer right here.
Okay, I switched it around. Can we get a Juvie up in this? Let's get Juvie on the mic.
What up? Here y'all now.
Hey.
Yeah. It's actually pretty cool. This is my first time doing this.
First time here.
Yeah.
First time doing an interview like this.
Yeah. First
Oh,
time
word.
doing it, y'all. Yeah, you know,
Okay.
as in this chapter of my life, but
That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
we here.
So I gotta say, this VVS Juvie, everybody who don't know, hardworking man out here. I don't know what to tell y'all about. We're gonna get to that, but let's talk about this topic right here. 84K, a man received just so he can get blank canvases, and the title is what?
Take the money and run.
That's what the canvas is called?
Yeah.
That's his title.
That's his
for
title
it.
for
That's
the
his title for
canvases.
the art.
And he sold that?
No. So this is what happened. The museum commissioned him, gave him 84 grand. He probably told him he was gonna like make it into something like a sculpture out of the money.
Yeah.
He just pocketed the money and gave him blank canvas. What
You
can
know
they
what?
say?
That's
It's
a
art.
hustle.
It's
That's
art,
a,
man.
yeah,
I mean,
that's
so
a hustle. That, you know what they say? A hustler can sell sand to a beach. So you just sold a blank canvas to a
exactly.
fucking
And,
museum.
and the
That's-
museum was like, "Oh, we're gonna try and get the money." Buddy was like, "Okay, you can't prove that I didn't give you a piece of art. This is giving your museum more ads than anything I could have done."
All
So
facts.
And if you think about it, it's giving a mad promo because now this whole story
Exactly.
is viral. So
Facts.
So
now
yeah,
everybody knows about that museum. So it worked out. Both ways.
exactly. So I want to shout out to this season's art scammer of the year.
The century.
Of the
This
century,
is-
for real.
All right, so this one is a little funny thing. So I'm gonna show you this picture. I didn't even remember this until I saw this picture. But y'all remember these phones from back in the day?
Oh yeah, of
These
course.
little like kitty phones, or
Hey,
whatever.
you remember this?
Yeah.
Ray, you remember this?
Okay, so
Yeah.
now I don't know why. I don't know what fucking overgrown millennial thought this was a good fucking idea. You got too much time on your hands, but they're re-releasing that phone with Bluetooth so it can connect to your smartphone, so you can use it as a real phone.
That's
I
crazy.
mean,
Half of me is like, that's fucking stupid. The other half of me is like, but I mean, that'd be fucking hilarious. Just at the crib, be like, what's up? I'm on my kitty phone. What you saying?
But like Bluetooth for what? Like I don't
The
understand.
phone works.
Like I can just like talk to you on
The
that thing?
phone works.
so you pick up the receiver.
Oh, like just like a headset.
Everything. No, it connects directly to your phone through Bluetooth, and you can use the dial. You can pick it up. You pick it up, has a dial tone. Like it's a fully
What?
yeah. So my question to the group,
Wow.
and I'll say my answer quick to give you all time to think. But what's something that you used to fuck with as a kid that you would kind of want to bring back as an adult? And I would say
Okay.
mine is kind of
like
easy
that.
and kind of stupid. It's easy bake ovens.
Wow.
Just for the simple fact of like, because I went to buy my kid one the other day and I looked at like ingredients and shit and I'm like, this ain't even real cake. This is like some styrofoam sponge shit we put in a little thing with a light and then we was eating that
All
shit.
facts.
But I mean, they could probably finagle it now, make it a little like air fryer joint.
Well, to be honest,
I mean, that is fucking 30-year-olds. Easy bake oven is a goddamn air fryer.
I'd still be cooking with the easy bake oven.
Oh,
I can't cook.
that's
for
what I'm
shit.
saying.
It'd be dope though. They give you the little like
That's all you
packets
have
with
in
all
my
the
baby.
instructions on that shit. You be making little birthday
I was
cakes
on
and all that.
Instagram and I saw a homie using one of those to make like real meals.
An
But
easy
like,
bake?
yeah, but he was like making small
like little
versions,
small
like small
foods, yeah.
versions.
Yo, just imagine you bring a shorty to your crib and say, "Hey, shorty, I'm gonna make you this meal off of easy bake." Yo, she's out the door.
Yo.
What would you do, Ray?
No,
What would you do, Ray?
no, hold up. Let's be real though. You want to see what he does.
You know what? I'm a little curious.
You want to see what that tastes like?
I'm a little curious. I want to not what it tastes like though.
No.
You want to see
I know
what it
that
is,
No.
shit is like made out of fucking light.
right?
That light didn't even get that hot.
I mean, hey, if shorties want to come to my house,
I'll give him. I might.
You might do the thing.
I might do the thing.
If he creates something sick though.
Yeah.
Jeez.
damn. I
See,
mean,
that's what I'm saying.
E for effort, I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
E for everybody too.
We got a B-Dice on live saying his sister melted the carpet with one of those. You know what was lit? Those light brights.
I don't think I was just thinking
Those
that.
light brights where you put them light brights on them things.
Yeah,
If
the
they
little
had the
tag.
LED versions of those hoes,
Big.
you know where you can make your shapes of plasma.
You're
Yeah.
giving away ideas here.
Yo, I'm just saying. He asked me what would we bring back, and that's what I would bring
You know
back.
what? That's that you could what's that? Patent it.
Yeah.
Make some money off it. You know what I'm saying?
That's all facts.
Very
Make some
smart.
money off that.
I really should.
Yeah, that's a good.
I think that's
idea.
what I would do.
We be giving way too many ideas on this fucking show.
Think about it. Kids always like to play with them screens and shit.
It's
you know?
facts.
You know what I mean? So it's
And you can put those things on top to like do the what'd you say?
So you heard it here first. You heard it here first.
What about you? What would you what toy would you bring back?
Shit, I remember when I was a kid, I was a fucked up kid because I used to see things on TV and think it was real.
Yeah.
So I used to be in love with this show called Beyblade.
Oh,
Beyblade.
bruh, yo,
Yo, I used to walk around with my
It's like yeah.
Yo, I would see other kids in the mall and pull
Oh.
out my fucking stadium right there.
Oh,
and be like,
yo.
I know
Right now, you cannot
Yo.
walk away. I challenge you.
Yo.
You cannot go. 3,
Yo.
2, 1, let it rip. There's the fucking referee. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I got you remember the big ass spark disc that you could put
yeah,
on the
you
outside?
put the metal joints in them.
Yeah.
Really be
That
cutting
shit,
up kids.
I'm cutting niggas
Oh,
up, bro.
yo,
Fucking everything
Beyblades was a fucking time. That was a
Bruh.
specific. It was like a few years
Bro,
of like
we used to
everyone
have
was going.
tournaments.
Those were quick.
I used to get the long ass ripcord, the sick
Oh,
ass gun and shit.
extra torque on
I
that.
had everything. I didn't have no books for school. but
Because
I
you
had-
can gamble with those things.
Oh my
It
god.
was gambling
I was
back in the
crazy
day.
about that shit. I would run up on kids across the street. You got a
Yo.
Beyblade? Time to
Let's
battle.
go.
Wow. Yo,
You know
my
what I
school,
mean?
like my middle school. No, not I was gonna say damn near. No, they banned all of them because we was little assholes. So we was running up beside kids and like ripping the metal ones on their
Damn.
shins and shit, cutting people up. Like it was just full.
I mean, me and you
Do-rag
would've been-
activities.
Me
guy's
and you would have
too
been
much.
good friends when we were kids.
Oh,
I'll
bruh.
tell you that.
Oh,
They would have been like, these two can't hang out together.
oh, that was honestly that's most of my friends in
I believe it.
up in like middle
believe
school and
that.
shit. Yeah, oh hell yeah.
I believe that.
I remember the first time
Mm.
I lost. I actually
Oh.
felt like the person in the show, like, how could this happen? Well, I mean,
Yo,
I
that's
gotta go on and train harder.
But then you can't trade because they just took your stuff.
You gotta spin longer.
Oh.
You gotta try new moves.
You know the
Talking
workout
to
for
the
that?
plastic.
An old school lawnmower. That's the perfect workout for Beyblades.
Y'all don't
Yeah,
even
man.
know. You want to know how real it was? When I was a kid, I was like 9 years old. And I lived in the hood when I was a kid, right? So I used to ride on this bike, and I used to carry around this. Remember the Power Rangers show?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to have the morphers, the like
Mighty
the little
Morphin,
square
yeah.
thing, and it had like the coin in it. For
Oh,
like
yeah,
whatever
yeah, yeah.
one. So I had the White Ranger one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So one day I'm riding around, and I'm like 9 years old, and some kids try to roll up on me and try to take my bike. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, I put their hand on the steering wheel and said, yo, I'm gonna take your bike.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And my cousin was with me. I'm like, yo, turn around. I'm like, yo, go home. I'll take care of this. Don't worry. As soon as she was gone, I turned to them like, y'all in trouble now. I pulled out my Power Rangers. It's morphin' time. This shit didn't work. Them niggas punched me in my face and took my bike. I had to go home and say, yo, I had to go home to my cousin and say, yo, I got robbed for my bike. And that's even worse, because I got my ass whooped even worse. 2 days later, that nigga came back with that bike, though. I thought that nigga was the most gangster nigga I ever seen in my life. I asked that nigga to this day, yo, how did you come back with that bike? I asked him just the last time I seen him.
For real?
I thought that was the most gangster shit I ever seen in my life. I'm like, damn, this nigga went out by himself and came back with that bike. Shout
Man.
out Draco.
That's a real thing. The first time your imagination doesn't come through for you,
That was it for me.
It's morphin' time.
Real
they're like,
shit,
we're
that's
gonna
no
morph
cap
this
in
fist
my
in your
rap.
face, nigga.
Yeah, bro, them niggas punched me right in my face. Right in my face. Right in my shit.
Look how stressed he is.
Right in my shit. I was like, damn. That was like hard waking. Power Rangers ain't real, little nigga.
yeah.
Shit.
Like actually,
Let's get it. Let's bring in. Let's do the interview right now. We're going in already. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to make a whole lot of noise for our boy. He's the hardest working live artist out here. I swear to God. I went and did research, and I've never seen so many people on so many stages out here in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your heads together and make a lot of noise for VVS JUVI!
Beyblades.
Hey, that's my shit. You know what? We might as well just get one for old times.
True.
I ain't gonna lie. Having a kid, you be looking at them toys, be like, oh, I can afford this shit now.
Hey,
So, yo, VVS JUVI. For those who don't know you, we know you. For those who don't, quickly, briefly tell them who you are, where you from, and where you at.
well, my name is VVS JUVI.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right here from Vancouver. I'm in Vancouver, BC. And, I'm just coming back with something new. It's been a while since I've been away and had to revamp myself, come up with a new sound, new image, new everything. You know what I mean? So the people who knew me before don't know VVS, and the people who know VVS don't know
The old.
Juvie Dizzle. You know what I'm saying?
So
So I get to mix it.
Let's
I get to put both in.
while we're talking about that, VVS JUVI
Yeah.
is now. Before you went by another name,
Juvie Dizzle.
Juvie Dizzle.
Yeah.
And Vancouver should know Juvie Dizzle's name.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
Yeah. Cause I did like every single show.
Every
that's
single
in
show,
the
bro.
city. You know what I'm
Every
saying?
single show.
But like that, you know what I mean? That's why I also changed myself up, because now I'm VVS JUVI. I'm never gonna open for nobody ever again.
So like what happened? Like talk to me about the Juvie Dizzle, like the come up of that name, how you became Juvie Dizzle, and what like started you from going there.
Well, so I actually got Juvie Dizzle just off the block. They used to call me Juvie, and
Because you were the youngest in charge.
I was the youngest, and I got locked up for a while when I was Juvie, and you know what I'm saying. And then I used to hustle a lot, and I guess something. You know what I mean? I gave somebody something, and they're like, "Juvie got that Dizzle," you know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
Organic.
Dizzle.
yo, that's pretty fucking sick. You know what I'm saying? So Dizzle in the streets called heroin, and I was like, yo, I got that heroin flow. Get people keep coming, keep addicted. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I was young and wild, and I was still in the streets doing my wild shit.
All facts.
So now that I've evolved into somebody else, it's a good thing to look back upon and say, okay, that's who I was then, and now this is who I am now. You know what I'm saying? But Juvie Dizzle was like, cause like it's kind of the way I break down this whole VVS thing is like, diamonds go under pressure. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people get under pressure and they break. You know what I'm saying? My whole life I've been under a whole lot of pressure. So I didn't break. I just came out the best. I just came out. Diamonds make. Pressure makes diamonds. So I just, came out the best cut. VVS.
That's what's
and
good.
Juvie Dizzle was that whole, part of being under the pressure. You know what I'm saying? And still getting what I want to do. Like I was still doing it then. You know what I mean? But I was still like 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Well, I saw some interviews that you did back in the day.
Yeah.
And a man, Theodore McGruff.
Oh yeah.
Do you know this name?
Yeah.
He said, back in the day when you first came out here, because I believe you're from Toronto, yeah? From Toronto. When you came out here and you started going to the school over where he was at or whatever, he started claiming that every time he would see a large circle of people in an area, he'd be like, oh, shit's going down.
Yeah.
Then he'd go into that circle and see you rapping in that cipher.
Yeah.
That's a real story, yeah?
Real shit. I remember that. That's pretty much what got me into doing rap. Cause I never really knew I was gonna be a rapper my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Other people that got into my head, I just used to rap because I used to realize that people pay attention to me more when I rap. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, I grew up in group homes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like,
You said you were you just started putting music on Facebook just to see what happened.
yeah, exactly.
And it popped off.
Yeah, just, you know what I mean? And then from there, it just fucking went crazy.
Yo, bro, after you put out your first track, what happened? What was that track? Do you remember it?
Damn, that's a long time ago.
I know.
That's a long time ago. I think it was What You Know About Juvie.
What you know about Juvie?
Yeah.
I think it is too.
Yeah, or On My Grizzy.
You're gonna have to give me them tracks later so I can.
I don't even have them no more.
You can't find it.
I mean, I could probably find it. You know what I mean? I have to
That'd be
dig
lit.
deep for them.
That'd be
You know what
lit
I'm
if you
saying?
could find those.
I listened to some of that old shit and I'm like, damn, I don't even sound the same.
That's
You know what I
facts.
mean? Like,
Gross.
whoa, I don't
That's
even
all
like.
facts,
I wouldn't
bro.
even bump that now. And everybody's like, yo, that sounds so sick. But I'm like, nah. I gotta let that go, you know?
facts.
Because like I'm a different I'm in a different part of my life now. You know what I mean?
Now, we talked about shows briefly, and I was like, this boy's got all the shows. He's done all the shows.
Everyone.
Can you tell us like 5 shows that stand out to you?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. YG. French Montana.
Mm-hmm.
I went. That's the first time I went crowd surfing actually.
Really? I saw that picture. Dumb.
You know what I mean? I do.
It was dumb, bro.
That was before Tory Lanez was doing it.
Can I ask a question? Because I have never crowd surfed.
Yeah.
I'm not really one for people touching on me and shit. How is that when you're just like all these people, random people's hands on you? Like, are you just in the mode so you
Just
don't
in
really
the
fit?
mode. It's the most craziest feeling you ever feel in your
For real,
life.
for real.
Yeah.
Especially you have to like build yourself on stage. Like you have to get that energy and then
Oh yeah.
And
you
then
have
just
to, like,
launch.
Yeah, you have to also like when I go on a stage, I try to conduct the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like with my energy, I keep the crowd into it. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
If I can read the crowd and I can see them jumping with their hands up and they're real tight, real close, like you don't want them spread out.
No.
Oh no.
That hit me with that happened to me once.
Oh, you learned your lesson that one time. You're
That
like,
happened to me
nah.
once
Oh.
because I won't get into that, but
I've
yeah.
seen that happen once, and I was like,
that happened to me
Low-key
once. I
happened to me once.
had to get up
Low-key.
on. I had to get up and be like and act like nothing even happened.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
got
oh,
right
you
back
can't,
up,
yeah, yeah.
professional.
'Cause
And
you
then
can't
when
play.
the song was done, I acted like I made a joke of it. I'm like, yo, I told you I was coming.
yeah.
I told you I was coming, and y'all let me drop in front of all these people. I cannot fuck with this side no more, and I stood on the other side. Of the stage.
That's what I fucked with that. I fucked with that.
And they're like, no, we're sorry. I'm like,
Nah, you fucked up.
No, there's like 3,000 people in here. You told me to jump on y'all, and y'all let me fall. You
What
told
show
me.
was that?
Akon. That was the
Akon.
problem. That was the problem because it was an Akon show, so there was bare girls. But I'm blind.
Yeah,
so I
girls don't even.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I'm like with them fucking bright ass lights
Ray,
in my
do that.
face.
Ray, do that.
When them bright ass lights in my face. I got all them bright ass lights in my face and I'm blind as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you didn't really see the whole crowd.
I can't
you
even
just,
really see
yeah.
what's there. I just hear yes with hands. I'm like, alright, jump.
And a whole bunch of fucking acrylics in your back. Like, God damn.
No, I went head first.
Oh,
feet.
ooh.
I'm like,
Oh,
fuck.
no,
I had to
just
jump up
booming.
off that bitch and just get right back on the stage like nothing happened. I kept performing the damn song even in the crowd.
Did you hurt yourself?
No. I didn't
Okay.
feel
Did you
it.
kick
Maybe.
somebody in the face like Miguel?
No. Yeah, I mean, because I think they would have tried to fucking, you know.
Hey man.
for me,
But
too.
if you're on stage, anything goes. Cause he kicked the shit out of that one girl and nothing happened.
Yo, he
They
really
was just
did.
like,
He
oh.
really did put it down. So, there's one show that stands out in particular that I was privy to.
You were there?
I was alert to it.
Okay.
Somebody was like, I went to a Juvie Dizzle show one time, and it was for Trey Songz. And you threw out so much money into the crowd.
Oh, Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez, that's what
Tory
that's what I meant to say. Sorry, Tory Lanez. Sorry about that, Tory.
Tory Lanez.
You threw out so much 20s and 100s into the crowd that during the 20-minute break, when people were waiting for Tory,
Yeah, they got
they
lit.
took the money on the ground and when it got lit.
They got lit. Well, it's a funny story because I don't know, so one dude in the crowd threw money, and I don't know, you know me, I'm with a bunch of niggas always, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my niggas took like that. That was like a sign of disrespect. Like, well, we ain't got no money too, so the nigga took out a bigger stack and just threw it. At the end of the night, I'm like, yo, my nigga, you know what you just did, right? He's like, yo, fuck it. I'm like, and the thing about it is every time I go out, I don't drink, so I'm the sober one. These niggas is drunk. The next day, we're like, yo, what happened to all my money? I'm like, yo, nigga, you
you did that.
you do that shit, bro. I'm performing. I'm like, damn, cuz. You know what I mean?
Yo, they threw out so much money.
It was like fucking 10 bands. The man.
Yeah, they said the whole crowd got lit. It was the most littest that night has been.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Even Drake's been down there that wasn't even that lit.
You know what I mean? Hey, we're just trying to, you know what I mean? That's what we do at a Juvie Dizzle. Well, I mean, now, that was Juvie Dizzle.
That was
show.
Juvie
That's
Dizzle show.
VVS
You know what
now.
I'm saying?
Now
Now
it's
it's
VVS.
VVS. It's a totally different thing. We were actually supposed to have a show here in Vancouver on Thursday, but we had to move some shit because of COVID. They're making some new shit. So we're trying to make it for November.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Like, but my own shit. I'm actually going to Lethbridge for my own show, so.
Shout out to your videographer in the house right here, too.
4K
Let's put him up.
Carlos right
4K
there.
Carlos in the spot. What's good? Done no. So, hold on, let me fix this. So, you have been in the game for a very, very long time. You were holding it down. Everybody's seeing you. Juvie Dizzle is a name that you would see on every single bill. And then all of a sudden, you'd vanished. January 2017. What happened?
I went to jail. Damn.
Just gone.
I got locked up
How long were you in?
till February of this year.
February this year.
Yeah.
And I caught up with you
Yeah.
when you got out.
Yeah.
Blessings to meet you then too, for real, for real. So since then you changed the name, yeah?
Yeah.
So what was that?
Well, to be honest with you, when I went to jail, I wasn't even. In my head, I was retired.
Oh,
You know what I'm
word.
saying?
You were like done with Juvie
I was
Dizzle.
done, and I was done with music.
Word.
I was done with music. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
word.
What brought you back then?
The people who were around me when I got out.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Even when I got out, I was done.
real.
I was like, yo, I'm trying to find a job. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, it sucks.
that's
9 to
what I'm
5
trying
shit.
to do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I just felt like, you know, I just went to jail for so long, and I don't know what the fuck is going on out here. Like, in my head, I was supposed to get a lot longer than what I got. You know what I'm saying? So when I first went in, I'm like, all right, I'm retired. This shit's over now. You know what I'm saying? So I got to start looking forward to what's next in my life. You know what I'm saying? Even when I got what I got in court, I still looked at it like, I started programming my head for so long that it didn't even matter no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, check this out. I've met some of my best friends in jail, and none of them even knew I was a rapper.
Really?
None of them even knew.
Wow.
Until they got out and they see and they're like, what? You rap like that? But that's for many reasons, because I didn't know these dudes. And if I go in there like, hey, yeah, I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
I did this, and this. These guys are going to be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
everybody goes into jail to try to talk some shit and big up themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, if y'all are my real friends, you'll meet me on the outside and you'll see for yourself.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So
So you came out. You started running with Juvie Dizzle.
VVS JUVI.
Oh, VVS Juvie.
yeah, because I don't know, within that time of me being locked up, I made a lot of changes within myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to do a lot of rewiring in my brain. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit that I would have did then that I wouldn't do now. You know
Oh,
what
of
I'm
course.
saying?
The growth.
Because,
Real growth.
Real
you know, and like that's why I changed up my whole image. Like even like then I started getting a bunch of tattoos that I wanted to reflect the changes that I made on the inside, on the outside. You know what I'm saying? So when people see me, they're like, yo, he's totally different. You know what I mean? Always, all perspectives. You know what I mean? Spiritually, mentally, physically. You know what I mean? Driven, goal-driven wise. You know what I'm saying? So
Just keep it all gems
yeah,
instead
just
of.
keep it going.
So you decided to stay in Vancouver.
Yeah, because I feel like everywhere else is like a needle in a haystack. You know what I'm saying? And like, I know nobody in the city got bars like me. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shout out to everybody doing the thing. My sound is just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come with a different shit. You know what I mean?
A
Like,
different energy.
I'm not trying to shout out. I'm not trying to put down no artists. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying my shit is totally different. And if somebody try to come with my shit on my style, they ain't gonna do it like that.
So your new 4 tracks right now, name them off.
Everyday Nigga, Steez, Wish You Well, and Do What I Please.
Do what I please. How many videos you got
4.
with all those tracks?
Yeah.
And who shot those?
2 with Sadat and 2 on my man, 4K Carlos.
4K Carlos right
Shout
here.
out to the mans.
Always. Now, when I met you, you were just about to do What I Please.
No, I think it was Wish You Well.
Wish You Well with
Yeah.
the Bentley and the boat. Fire. Fire.
It's just showed you the song, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm about to shoot this video.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually my biggest video right now. It's at 215,000 views.
Sheesh.
You know what
Damn.
I'm saying? And yeah, we just keep going, man.
Big moves right now.
Yeah, big moves.
You got any plans for next video, next track coming out?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm doing a 5-video series. We have 4 videos out, so this last one is gonna be like the finale to get them ready for the next series.
What do you mean, like a series of videos? It's like like they're all a story from
So,
one?
Exactly, and it's like you know, people make EPs. I just want to make a video EP, but a video series at the same
I've done
time.
that.
So,
I've
you know
done
what
one
I
of
mean?
those, yeah.
So it's like when they see the first one, then they see the second one, then they see the third. You know what I mean? It all connects, so it makes them want to see the next one. So the last one is gonna be like the finale, that will make them want to see the next series. You know what I'm saying? So, and we already got big shit lined up for the next series.
Really, eh? Can you talk about it? Can't talk about it.
Just
That's the best shit you can't talk about. 'Cause, you know, that shit
I like
real
that.
good.
You know it's real good when you can't talk about it.
Just know.
Any producers you could shout out? Any people on it? Collaborations you could shout out? Or
For the next series,
yeah,
we're gonna keep it real tight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be special.
I
You know what I
props
mean?
that.
This one was just to,
give you props.
this series was to like catch the people's attention and let them know I'm here. And the next series, I want to show more of my artistic side. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I can go deep, you know what I mean? So, and that's why I put out Wish You Well, just to mix it up. Because they first heard the first 2 and they're like, yo, those are hard tracks. Then I came with Wish You Well, which is like, I feel like it could be #1 on the radio type shit. You know what I mean? We just need to get the right links, right?
shout out your team right now.
You know what I mean? I appreciate my whole team. My team is what put me back in this seat to win. You know
What's
what
the
I'm
name?
saying? Live Gang.
Live Gang all
Live
day.
Gang, you know what I'm saying?
All
We
day.
here. Yeah, we here. We ride it.
So,
for-
quick question, because you changed the name. You're a whole, so your whole new vibe, whole new steez. So if you're doing a concert, would you play your old shit, or
Yeah.
you just
You know
cut off
what?
with that?
I was just thinking that because I'm going to Lethbridge on Thursday or on Friday. I got a show out there on Friday. And I was like, you know what? I got all this new shit, but I'm like, should I bring back the old shit? I even feel like with my voice, with my whole delivery, my
everything's
whole-
different.
Everything, you know what I'm saying?
You were young as fuck with that.
Yeah.
Which honestly, it could work though, because I know
But
for a
people
fact.
were telling me to take one song. I'm not gonna really say it on this air right now.
Mm.
We'll talk about it off. But they want me to take this one and bring it back and see what happens. So I've been back and forth, like, yo, we should just leave that as the Juvi Dizzle chapter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Would you
then,
remake it? Remix it?
I would.
Remake.
I would do it.
Yeah?
And see what happens.
See what
You know I'm saying?
happens.
Because even when some of my shit, today I take shit from back then and throw it in there. Like
flip
every
it.
day. I like VVS Juvi, nigga, I been on my ground, boy. I took that shit from some old shit from
Yeah.
way back. You know what I'm saying? And threw that in there just to let Juvi Dizzle continue to live because
Chee.
I have a way bigger platform now. You know what I'm saying? And I knew back then I was still hard, but now I got a lot more listeners. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So now I could bring that back and be like, see, I knew back then it was hard. They just weren't
They weren't
woke.
ready for
They
it.
weren't
Paying
woke
attention.
yet, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
now when they hear that, like, damn, that shit slaps. I'm like, yo, I wrote that when I was 19.
That works. That works.
You were ahead of the game.
You know what I'm saying? I wrote
Listen.
that shit when I was 19.
I have a few pictures to show you,
Okay.
and I want you to give me a little context of what was happening in that time. I took the idea from
Hot ones.
Hot Ones. Shout out to Hot Ones.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you a few pictures, all right? You tell me what was going on with these pictures. Picture number 1.
Oh, shit, that's with Cameron.
Ah.
Yeah, we were in Toronto. We did a show in Toronto. I fuck with that picture. That's one of my favorite pictures. I fuck with diplomats ever since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To me, one of them was makes me feel like, yeah, we're in the right spot, you know?
Yeah, you opened for him that night.
Yeah.
Yeah?
In Toronto, well, we did a few shows. I did a show because, like, at those times I was putting together my own tours, but I'd take a bunch of shows and put them all together. So we did the Cameron show in Toronto, Edmonton, and Vancouver. But I put it so, like, if that's the case, so say we went from Vancouver to Edmonton, then Calgary. So Calgary would be another show. So I did Edmonton with Cameron, and Calgary I'm doing like fucking
On
French
yours.
Montana.
With somebody else.
Yeah.
With somebody
Yeah.
else, but link all the dates together so it's my own tour.
I've seen one of these things where you
That's
had
smart,
like
bro.
Problem,
Yeah,
what's his name? Problem. You had Warren G.
Yeah.
You had like 4 different artists on like a
It
bill.
was like late. days.
Yeah,
It was
layered,
like,
right?
It was like It was one day for each show.
Yeah.
In different cities.
In the same month frame.
Yeah.
Where
On
they
the
could find
same
you.
Date, it was like 26, 27,
That's
28,
true.
29. You know what I'm saying?
The Juvie Dizzle Live. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, you know, every time I do a show, I gotta bring people on stage, especially the women. I gotta bring the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Just make the vibe right, you know what I'm saying?
Where was this picture taken?
Harbor Event Center.
Oh, real?
Yeah, Harbor.
What was happening at that time? Do you remember?
To be honest with you, a lot of my life before, you know, it's like a haze, you know what I'm saying? I don't really remember.
All right, picture number 4. Ready?
Yeah.
Or 3.
Yeah. Oh shit, that was at Vogue Theater.
Vogue Theater.
Yeah. That was with YG.
YG.
And that was one of the best shows. You were there?
I was there.
That was at that
You
show?
were there.
Yep.
Were you there at my performance?
That was the whole time. I
You're-
was right in the front, like, I'm ready.
I think you're in the picture.
Probably.
I'm gonna try and find her in that picture. Actually,
Because-
to be honest.
Oh, little young,
Like, I
young,
knew- I
little
knew-
young
Love
diamonds.
Ray.
Young diamonds.
My cousin was actually DJing and hosting.
Yeah. And
Really?
that's when YG
Rona.
lost his voice. And then everybody was like, yo, Juvie killed that shit. Yeah, and they're like, Juvie killed that shit over YG, so that's why that stood up.
Wow.
For me. Yeah.
All right, you ready for the last pick?
Okay.
No, what were you gonna say?
Even at that show, I went crowd surfing too.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And it had the 2 levels.
Yeah. I was trying to climb up that bitch.
You were trying to climb up that.
Yo,
That shit is awesome.
yeah, you know what? Fuck it. You only live once, man.
So
No,
this,
I'm talking about the balcony and stuff. I've been up there for that one Burna Boy concert
Burna Boy,
and
yeah.
another, and for was it gigs? It might be. Anyways, it was up there, and all I know was I was jumping, and then I stopped jumping, but my body kept moving, and I was like, "Oh, this
you're gonna fall.
Oh, they built this theater in like the 50s. I don't know if they got nigga weight for it. Like,
Yo,
God
but
dang.
from the stage perspective, I feel like that's one of my favorite venues.
Oh, it looks amazing
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
up on stage there.
That's a growing and building from now.
All right, last picture. You ready?
Oh damn, that's way back. That's way back. God damn, that's like
2011.
I'm like 18, 19.
Oh, this guy got barred ward out here, black nard ward. I mean,
Yeah, that's way back. Yo, that's not like
Where is this?
that's that tunnel.
oh shit! Oh my god!
That's how old that is.
That
Oh,
is a tunnel.
That's that
I didn't
tunnel.
know that.
Oh, that's a 1000% tunnel. I was way too young to be up in that hole, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
it's
don't even think I was old enough to be in that place.
oh,
yet.
tunnel is.
I
God
think I was
damn.
like 18.
word.
Yeah,
Even
nah.
no, yeah, I must have been like 19.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
What show is that?
That was my own show. They made me perform my
Your own personal show.
Yeah. I'm standing on a table.
Early.
I'm standing on a table. They didn't have a stage in there. I was standing on a table.
No, there was nothing in
You
tunnel.
just performed on the table.
Yeah, I just said, give me the mic, play this song. I
Word.
used to do that all the time. Just get in place. I did that at Joseph Richards, stand on the table, performing Joseph Richards. Just give me the mic, you know what I'm saying? And then that's how I started getting those bigger shows. You know what I'm saying?
Because you were just ready to go.
Just off the
ready.
energy, yeah.
Just
Exactly. Let's bring it full circle. That person in the circle where all the people gathered around, that was you all this time.
Yeah.
You're always trying to perform in front of whoever the fuck is around.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Good job, bro.
I
That was,
feel
that was
like
a nice
See what I'm
one.
saying? Bring it full circle. Bring it full
I
circle.
feel like,
Am I
feel
right?
like, you know what I mean? My whole life, I just feel like people pay attention more when I rap. You know what I'm saying? So, it's
So it is last call.
It
oh
is.
shit.
And I mean, we got
The first one in here. It's the first one in
It's the
here.
first one in this building.
I'm excited to hear this shit.
The first one
In this studio.
In a long motherfucking time. Y'all better tune in.
Yo, I'm set the bar.
Yeah?
I'm just letting y'all know. I'm PSA to all these artists, man. Y'all better come with some crazy.
So we gonna hit it up with Ray Diamonds right quick. We're gonna come back with VVS Juvie,
10
the
minutes.
one and only. It's gonna be a quick little break to reset up shit, get him situated and fixated and all kind of aided. I ran out of rhyming words, but anyways, you know what it is. inTUNE Radio. We come back. Last call. You're.